Hello everybody. This video started out, I was hiking Moose Mountain, but I got about 2/3 of the way up and it was pretty cloudy up there and snowing, so I found an alternative hike called Hill. Just a little guy, but made the best of it anyways. So you'll hear me talking about Moose Mountain a lot at the first video, but it is Thorne Hill. Anyways, just having a coffee here. We'll see you back here in a little bit. I hope you enjoy the video. Cheers. Well, good morning everybody. Just here in the Moose Mountain parking lot. Up the top of the Moose Mountain Road. Was the first person here, but a couple people showing up now. Just gonna head back here to the woods. Hit the trail. Yeah, just above the parking lot, there's a nice little trail here. That's new. Haven't been up here in a few years, but used to be able to go right up to the fire lookout. I understand when they're using it and someone's living there, but if no one's living there, can't see a problem. But we shall see. Especially if you want to go over to the other peak. But anyways, out here at Moose Mountain. Couldn't figure out where to go this morning again. Stayed at McLean Creek Campground. And it's kind of snowing just west of me. And I'm kind of right on the edge of it. Getting a bit of rain. But not enough to make the ground wet yet or anything. But yeah, thought this would be a good little hike. It's around 12 kilometers, 600 or 700 meters elevation gain. Kind of nice because you drive halfway up the mountain, get half the elevation gain done and half the distance. So, make it pretty easy. But yeah, I was the first one in the parking lot, and two guys came in and looked like they went a different way. And then two people just came in and pointed me in the right direction because I was heading the wrong way a bit. But it's been a while. Been up here twice, but a few years ago. There's actually a snowfall warning in Banff. And like I say, a bunch of snow just west of me here. Not sure how many mountains we'll see. Saw a nice rainbow driving in with the sun coming up. It's kind of cool over Prairie Mountain. It's a beautiful sunrise for just a minute and then went in behind the clouds. But yeah, anyways, we'll see how it goes. It'll start snowing a bunch. I'm not going to stick around up here. I'll in the van, and if the road gets messy, I'll be in big trouble. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's a pretty nice trail, pretty much the whole way from what I remember. Those mountains over there, you can't see a whole lot. It's socking right in. Right there, calling for like 1 to 3 millimeters of rain. Big wind warnings down south. I thought it was going to be a lot windier here, but not bad here so far. Yeah, let's keep cruising along here and see how it goes. But yeah, I mentioned about driving up the road. It closes at the end of the month. Today is November 1st. And December 1st it closes till May or something like that. You can't drive up here, so it's a good time to do it when you can drive up here. Yeah. Let's see if good for elevation gain because we've already drove up half the way. Yeah, November 1st. Halloween last night. Didn't have any trick-or-treaters at the van. Pretty quiet at the campground. And the time changes tonight. So, pretty late start today. It's like almost 9 o'clock. Sun doesn't come up till 8, quarter after 8. That'll be quarter after 7 tomorrow. Yep. Old fire road, right? The fire look good at the top. They be able to pretty well drive up here most of the way. If I remember correctly, the last part's a little steep and stuff. I don't think you could drive all the way up, but maybe there's another way around than the hiking way. I'm not sure. Anyways, continuing along. Just at the top of a little hill here. On the map, it's called Buggeration Hill. Must be a lot of bugs. Kind of a funny word, buggeration. Now we're headed back down a little ways. A little ice and snow on the trail, but driving in yesterday, I could see it looked pretty clear up here compared to the mountains further west. So I was definitely keeping it in the back of my mind as a good option. Yeah, a little more snow here. Shouldn't be bad though in the trees. Little patch. Icy. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more snow to the west. Not a crazy amount, but a fair bit. Ooh, that's slippery with a little bit of rain on it. Mr. Squirrel. He's trying to get the old man's beard off the tree or something. Get it, buddy. Get it. Still coming down the hill. Fair bit of elevation to gain on the way back, but it's pretty gradual. See, I know I got a couple people coming behind me, so I thought I just heard their voices, but they look fast, but we'll see. Oh yeah, just down here, there's supposed to be some views of the mountains. Looks like Moose Mountain's covered in snow right now. Or rain maybe. But it's up in the clouds. I showed Moose Mountain from quite a few different hikes I've done in the area. Previous videos. Pointed out it's a pretty neat mountain, kind of stands out on its own out here. Alright, made it to the bottom of the hill. A little bit of a left-hand turn. There's signage there, but it's all for West Bragg Creek trails. Nothing up this way. Yeah. Starting to go up again. Lots of squirrels. Hey, buddy. Yeah, cruising along here. The ladies just passed me. They're pretty much power walking, half running kind of thing. A little bit of rain, but jacket's doing its job. Water's beading up, so not bad. I mean, I don't have my hood on. Pretty well evaporating as soon as it hits me, so not too bad. But honestly, for November 1st, it's really good. Only weather I could get is out in Bragg Creek, and they're saying it's 6-7 degrees, but a lot lower elevation, so it's probably anywhere 1 to 3 degrees up here. But still pretty nice for November 1st. Could be a lot worse, but good for hiking. I'll take it. Just over 3 kilometers in. Trail really hasn't changed much. kind of a ridge walk, but it's very treed in, so you get the odd little view here and there out that way. And with the snow and clouds, you can't see a whole lot, so but whatever. Going uphill for the last little bit here. Definitely warming up. Got the blood pumping. I started opening up a little bit here. See a little more snow over on Moose Mountain. That's not the summit, I don't believe. The summit's beyond that. So we'll see how it goes. Starting to turn to snow here a little bit. Yeah, beautiful big open spot. I'm gonna just do a little detour up here. Something I read about in the Kananaskis Trail Guide last night. I remember reading about it last time, but I didn't come up here. But I got nothing better to do. Actually going up that little hill there. There's someone behind me. They're probably like, you're going the wrong way. Nope. Whew. Right on. So, this is the spot. Surveyor marker. Very nice. Oh yeah, almost got some sunshine down that way. Do see someone coming up the trail there. Well yeah, according to the book, parts of Brokeback Mountain was filmed up here. I haven't seen the movies, so I can't say where, but supposedly up on this hill. Watch a lot of movies. Seen a few, but very few actually. Well, yeah, that's kind of where we came from. I'll say it is a ridge walk. We probably parked kind of just down behind that hill, I think. Yeah. Over here you can see the trail up to Moose. Zigzagging back and forth. And yeah, it's definitely turning to snow. Now I wonder if I can jump down off of here and find the trail again, or do I gotta go back? Yeah, I'll poke around a little bit while I'm up here and figure it out. I was just poking around up here, walked up through the woods a bit, and the trail's right below me here, so I think I'm gonna scoot down. Save me from going back, a little rocky, but shouldn't be bad. Yeah, very easy actually. Right back down on the trail. Had a couple of people just go by, making some noise. They heard me and probably thought I was some kind of animal. Alright, back on the trail. Run into some snow. Very slippery out in the center, but pretty good traction off to the side here in the snow. But out there it's packed snow almost to ice with rain on top. So, yeah, it's taking our time. See, further we go, probably the more snow there's gonna be. I do have some traction control for my boots if need be, but I'll probably turn around before putting them on. This is third time up here, so not like it's nothing I've never seen before. Getting close to 5 kilometers in, 4.75 I guess. And yeah, the fun's about to begin. See the trail zigzags back and forth there a bit. There's a lady should be up there somewhere, but I don't see them. And of course, it's starting to snow more. I'm gonna try to find a little spot in the trees to take a break first. Pretty neat. You can see the snow or little clouds blowing around down there. Oh yeah, it's snowing pretty good now. It doesn't look like it's gonna get any better. I don't think I want to go up there just to see clouds. I don't know. Anyways, I found a nice little spot here under the tree. Gotta chill out and have a coffee and contemplate what to do. Maybe see if the girls come back, see if they get up above the clouds. But it doesn't look like it. Like, look at the snow, it's coming down good. But sunny way out there. Oh, there's Calgary. Downtown Calgary. Yeah, and then I was thinking maybe I'll just stick around up here and hike around these little spots. You never know. See what becomes of it. But yeah, with the snow, it's not letting up any, and you're not going to see anything up there, so it's kind of pointless. Like, that's not even the top there, and you can't see nothing there, so. Not a fan of that. I'd rather stay here where there's some views. But yeah, check it out in a minute. There's more people coming, so yeah, fairly busy trail. Beautiful dog, I bet he's warm. He didn't see me for quite a while, and then he must get a whiff of me. Yeah, it seems like it's starting to let up a bit. See what happens here. It's chilling out. I brought me some coffee. That's on my last hike. I was wishing I had coffee, so I remember today. Cheers. Oh man, that's nice. Nice and hot. Just sitting here watching Calgary. Probably see my house up there somewhere. And people are still pushing on up there. Two with the dog there, and then two more above them. And then I thought I saw some way up there, but like I say, it's only getting worse, so I'm not going to bother myself. One of them deals, if I hadn't done it before, I might go up there, but geez, been up there twice before, so on much better days. And knowing you can't go to the fire lookout, that really sucks. It's a beautiful fire lookout. There's some beautiful rock walls up there. I think I might have an old video, if not some pictures, but yeah, there used to be a nice, beautiful rock walls one of the fire lookout people built. And a nice mailbox with a guest book in there you could sign. I don't know if they moved the mailbox down or not, but I guess I'm not going to find out today, but yeah, I'm just going to hike around out here. Go out there and check some stuff out, see if I can't go down a little ridge there or something a little different. Way back. But that's how quick the weather can change out here. I went from sweating coming up that hill. I just had to put my sweater on because it's cooling off, and my mitts, hood's up. Gotta be prepared. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out this way and see if I can see anything different. Definitely some sheep tracks out here and stuff, so you never know what you might find hiding over here. If I see anything, I'll let you know. Well, I am on a trail. There's no actual trail, but dotted line on the map. It heads down to that little hill in front of me, Thorne Hill. I don't know if I'll bother. Again, I don't really want to screw around with the snow in my van on the top of the mountain here, so I'm gonna kind of poke around down here and then head back. I think no sheep to be found. Yeah, I'll probably just go down these trees here at the edge of the ridge and turn back there. Yeah, you can see the trail up Moose Mountain's just over there. Not far away. Yeah, something different down this way anyway. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Might just keep going and see how it goes. Maybe I'll turn it into a Thorne Hill hike. Yeah, it looks pretty open down through here. I don't know. Can't decide. Looks like some white bark pines. What to do, eh? Huh. Thinking. Beautiful hills over there, though. Cox Hill probably over there. Yeah, I keep pushing further. You can say it's pretty minimal elevation loss and gain, so I'll go down here and see if I think it's worth going up the hill or not. See, something different. I've never even heard of Thorne Hill before, so. Yeah, sorry, it's Thorne Hill, not Thorne Hill. I keep calling it Thorne Hill, but again, I didn't know anything about this trail. Wasn't coming up here to do this hike. Just found it on the map, and when I seen TH, I guess I saw Thompson, I don't know. But I look back on the map and it's Thorne Hill. I'll have to look in my book and see if there's any other information on it. But yes, Thorne Hill, not Thorne Hill. Always nice to do something different. And better than up there where you're not going to see anything. At least down here there's a view. This pine's loaded with cones. Whole thing. Pretty cool. Wind blows from the west, so a lot of times the trees grow like this. With all the branches on the other side from the strong winds. Yeah, I'm just about down to the bottom of this little hill and gonna head up this little hill and then decide whether I'm going over to Thompson or not. Just playing it by ear. Another rainbow over there. It's the second one I've seen up here today. Don't make a noise over there. That's a Clark's nuts hat, not hatches. A little bit of trees to go through there, but there's somewhat of a trail if you follow the dotted line. And now I'm at the bottom of Thorne Hill, I guess. Just gotta scoot up here. Might as well. Hey! Probably some rocks there, so I think I'll go around that way. Almost there, but just ran into this pretty fresh grizzly bear diggings. But I was looking from back there and I couldn't see anything over here, so just poke up over the hill. I know the birds aren't happy, so is it me they're not happy about or the bear? Hey! Don't see any other sign, like there's no bear crap or anything around. Maybe it's not grizzly bear, maybe it's sheep or something, but I've never seen them dig that deep before. Definitely saw some fresh sheep poop. Oh! But almost there, so. Well, there you have it. Top of Thorne Hill. Some of Cairn. No register. Moose Mountain. That's how I get over here. Oh! I want to say that's the little ridge I went up to where I talked about the movie there. Oh! Beautiful. Some trees over here, but pretty good views. Alright, time to get the heck out of here. And stay back along there and up there. I was kind of hanging out in them trees up there, having my coffee. And I still got lots of coffee, so I'll head back and have another one. Well, the wind's picking up and stuff. Maybe it's just up here. Moose Mountain might be blocking the rest of it. Yeah, I've been keeping a closer look for more signs of bear, but see just that one hole dug. Maybe he's just passing through, right? Could have been going anywhere. Yeah. Wind's helping keep me cool going up hills. I always need to take a layer off, but let's take my time. See the road up there. Not far from it now. Hopefully there's no bushwhacking in the way. But we'll see. This little spot, lots of tracks in the snow, coyote or most likely coyotes. Deer or sheep, one of the two. Again, most likely deer. There are sheep up here. I've seen a lot of poop over there by Thompson's Hill. It went old. Almost starting to get some sunshine. Beautiful. Success. There's the road right here. Found a nice little dry spot in the woods. Sit and have a coffee. I had this identical thermos a few years back and I lost it out on a lake, frozen lake in the winter. So I had to go buy another one. I got a bigger one at home, but it's just too big. No need to bring a big thermos like that. But this is just perfect. Still a little steam coming off of it. It's hot, that's for sure. And day old cheese sea biscuit from Tim Hortons from yesterday. Not too bad. Well, that was nice. At least I made something out of it, right? I was gonna just turn around and go back, but something new. Like I say, it just didn't make sense for me to keep going up Moose Mountain in the snow and not see anything. I've been up there a couple times before and seen the best of it. So last time I was up here, I came up with a friend, and there was a beautiful inversion cloud all below us. I hiked right up through the clouds. Very nice. But I don't think you're gonna hike up through them there. You'd be right in the middle of them, so yeah. Someone coming up the trail, I believe. Up or down, I hear somebody. Oh yeah. Coming up. They walk right by and didn't even notice me in here. I guess I'm pretty well camouflaged, right? But yeah, it's funny how unaware we are when we're hiking. You think you're looking around for stuff, and somebody's sitting in the woods right here. Didn't see me, I saw them. Birdies are coming. Anyways, enjoy my coffee and tea biscuit and have a little break. Start heading back down. Ton of squirrels up here, holy crap. Like every 50 feet along the trail I run into one. Getting ready for winter, hey bud? Yeah. Just coming down off the hill there. And that looks like a nice easy way up to that spot I went up on the way up. Where they filmed Brokeback, supposedly. So, I'm gonna go back up this way. Maybe get a better view from up here. Didn't quite make it all the way to this end, so check it out. I don't know why I was calling it Thompson Hill. I just looked on the map again. It's called Thorne Hill. That makes me hungry. Nova Scotia, there's a nice pizza place, Thorne Hill Pizza. It used to be back in the day anyway. Really good, but yeah. Definitely some nice views from up this end, and very easy to get up that little hill from that turn where I showed you. But yeah, I bet you could probably go down through there and get out through the back of Bragg Creek, but that's not going to work for me because I got to get back to the van. But yeah, I should have continued a little further along and get good views over here. From this morning when I was up the other end. Man, the trail's just down there where that snow's at, so not hard at all. Yeah, I'll stick to the top of this ridge, back to the trail, instead of going back down that way. That's a line of fire up here. Nice spot. Well, I had to climb a little higher. Now I'm at the end of the ridge. High point, got a cairn. Snow's getting shittier. Wind. Like wet snow. So yeah. Now I'm going to walk along the ridge back to the trail. Yeah, nice little detour. I say most people don't know about it unless you actually have the Kananaskis Trail Guide book, probably. But definitely seen tracks coming through here in the snow, so other people do know about it. Pays to read the book before you come out. If the trail's in there, you find out some more information. I just spoke back to where I dropped off the trail down to the main trail. Yeah, pretty easy going. Fairly open. Nice. Yeah, I dropped down off these rocks here. Oh, and the rocks are slippery, at least when you're wet. With all that leaching on them, or liching, whatever it's called. Whew. Yeah, nice up here. Now back down off that little hump onto the main trail. Yeah, it's been a good test for my new jacket. It's only the second time I wore it, and first time when it's been wet, and so far I'm staying dry, so happy with that. I mean, I think for the most part when I'm wearing this jacket it'll be snow more than rain, right? So should just kind of fall off instead of absorbing in. Yeah, all good so far. Yep. Head back down, get the van, back to camp. Buggeration Hill. They should have just called it Bugger Hill because it's a bugger you gotta go back up it right at the end of the day. Oh well. It's not so bad. It's pretty mellow. Looks like the clouds have cleared up. A moose. Fire lookout up there. So the few people I just passed going up might get a decent view up there. Kind of thought it might clear up eventually, but wasn't worth waiting for. Yeah, basically over here. Where's my finger at there? Over here is where I stopped and went down over the other side of the hill to Thorne Hill. That was nice. See, I already been up there, so no point. Oh yeah, there's another sub-peak ridge of Moose Mountain. There's a whole bunch of them all over the place. South, west, north, east. Nice to go do some of them someday. Oh, looks pretty accessible. I know most of them are scrambly and stuff too. Have to do a little bit more research out of my book there. Coming down to the end of the trail here. Just passed a couple back there. They're on their way back too, and they didn't bother summiting either. Same thing, just windy, cold, no view. So, at least I'm not the only one. But yeah, good day. Not bad. I did just over 13 kilometers, I think, and over 500 meters elevation gains. So not too bad. I'll pop up the totals at the end. Always include that stuff in the description too. But yeah, just go back to the parking lot. You come down here, I think there's a gate eventually you'll see, then you just turn right and head down the parking lot, or you could go around down to the gate and up the road. Must be where the guys went this morning that got there just after me. I see them going back out to the road, and I'm like, that's not the trail, but I don't know. But yeah, enjoyed the day for a wet, rainy day. Can't really complain. Stayed dry for the most part. Say jacket worked out well, so. But yeah, anyways, there's a gate down there, and the parking lot down here. See how busy it is since we left. There's definitely a few more people here. Yeah, see, I parked down here, came up that way. But when I left the parking lot, I kind of went straight to the right from down here, and he was wrong. I think them ladies are gone. They're probably like, where the hell did he go? Well, I'm safe. Yeah, back to the van. Road's wet, but should be fine for driving out. It's pretty steep coming up. Yeah, I started heading back that way. But I guess you gotta go up that way. Alberta Parks is here. Didn't see them anywhere that I know of. Surprising though, there's quite a few people up there for only this many cars. But like I say, maybe some more of them have come down and have left. But yep, this is it. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Building a nest, huh? You gonna stay warm? Yeah, you got your mouth full. We'll get some more, yeah. Get it in there.